So is it by chance that we're here, or was it luck, or perhaps I just followed something that got me here? Interesting, interesting. There's always a place of the soul that knows where it's supposed to be, always. So again, the soul knows. The mental mind tries to figure it out. The soul just knows. Western culture, especially Western culture, teaches to use the mental mind versus the intuitive knowing soul. Interesting. Experience. Experience. The biggest value there is, bar none. Bar none. Again, cars, boats, all that stuff. Doesn't matter. You're not taking it with you. The only thing that matters is the experience of the soul. The biggest value there is. Unfortunately, the least valued. The least valued of anything probably on this planet Earth, is the experience and the value of what the experience of the soul is. It's the only thing you take. And again, how old is the soul and how great an experience does that really mean? Oh my gosh, that's deep. And again, you really want to take a look at it, you really want to go inside and start asking those questions, my gosh, you're at the right place because I have all my life. And I've done that 24/7, pretty much all my life, is to understand who are we, why are we really here, what's this really all about? And I don't buy any of the bullshit, and I'm going to check and recheck and check, and I'm going to use my discernment, my soul knowing, connected directly to the center of the God, the all, you name it, there's only one thing there. The true God, the true light, the true all, the true one. From that point to this point, the center of this point, being the center of my soul, my physical soul, we're going to connect it, and then we're going to check it. Advise everybody to do that. Again, this is important. This is an important time. This is why we're here. This time is one of the most amazing periods that we've ever been. Max compression. Back through max expansion. My gosh. I don't understand why everybody wants to die on this planet. Armageddon, 2012, Hopi prophecy. Why does everybody want to die? I don't. I want to expand. I want to grow. I want my soul to grow. Why does everyone want to die? And again, I don't understand this. I'm going to look. I'm going to ask questions. Why does everybody want to die? Why does everyone want to check off? Why does everybody not want to be in their body? My gosh, not in your body. Your soul's out here. Side effects on children called autism, because their energy fields go out of balance. We're going to do a whole video on that, complete, to understand what creates autism. And again, we got vaccinations, we got water, we got all this other crap that's going on. The soul has the ability to override, so there's a point. Why autism? We'll get into that later. Experience of the soul is the biggest thing there is, the biggest value. From that point, I've never been a reader. My soul puts me to sleep when I try to read. Always has. I love the in-the-moment experience and knowledge that we get from that. The experience of the soul. Your own soul. What is your experience? The more open we are, the more we're outside the box. And if anyone doesn't believe it, this is about putting you in a box. A box on top of a box on top of a box on top of a box. The boxes, the boxes, the boxes, the boxes. Physicality. What happens when men and women have heart attacks when they get older? It's because all the boxes are built up around here. This is the energy center. It's compressed. Women, compressed pain, suffering. What's that create? Oh my gosh, that creates, what women have heart attacks is compression. Men, my gosh, it's like a pressure cooker. Here's the box, men are going, blood pressure goes up, boop, heart attack. And again, it starts from putting box after box after box around the center of the soul. This is the center of the soul, not here. This is the heart, the center of the physical soul, the inner child. Inner child, my gosh. Our natural state is joy. Look around, man. How many people have forgot that? And again, it's because they've been crushed over and over and over and over. And again, how many times has someone been crushed? If you're of light, and you've been holding light, and you've been here praying, meditating, however it works for you, from all over the world, and you're holding light, and you want the best, you want peace, you want love, you want this to work together. You've been crushed over and over and over and over. Because otherwise we wouldn't be here. This would be lost in separation completely. It'd be crushed, it'd be dark. It was those souls that held it. And were willing to come in and stand up. Hold the light. Pay the price, but still hold the light. That's why we're still here. My hats are off to you, man. You are the people that are looking to understand, just like myself. Experience. These are books to me. These are experiences. Each and every one of these here is an experience. The earth is a book itself. What do I mean by that? It stores information. My gosh. Pipestone. Pipestone, Minnesota. The peace pipe. My gosh. We're going to have fun with this rock. Maybe call it a rock. From an experiential level, I'll share this experience just so you can understand what I'm talking about, experience. Went to Barcelona, Spain, doing workshops. Help people wake up. That's the time we're in. Went to a place called Montserrat. Pinnacles, huge rock pinnacles. There's been people that have been in meditation, prayer, churches, you name it, all there on top of this beautiful place. Doing prayer, holding meditation, holding peace, holding compassion. So again, went there, lovely family, 2 families, beautiful families. This rock, found it on top. It said, "Take me with you, please." Part of the work, part of the sharing, part of the experience. Gentleman helped me pull it out. We banged it out. Handed it to him. First thing he said was, "It's not from here." Very interesting for someone who really didn't believe in that. Not from here. Needless to say, started to walk down, and there was a lady, beautiful soul, indigenous grandmother from Mexico. Believe me, indigenous means they love the earth, they honor the creator, beautiful souls. We've crushed them on this planet beyond comprehension. Understand that. On the way down, she's there with 30 people. Girl looks at me and says, "You can come with us." Oh. Get ready to go down the tram, and the man says, "I got to go back. There's something there. There's a connection. I need to understand it." Needless to say, he invited me into the space. Thank you. Went back up on the hill. And here's this lovely grandmother. Grandmother Margarita is, I believe in translation, who she is. Beautiful soul. She comes around the corner as I walk up and she says, "Who are you?" "My name's Michael from Shasta." Beautiful. Sit down. We all sit in this big circle. She shares a story. I've been coming here for 11 years, holding sacred space. 11 years. I've been here for 2 months, coming every day on a Monday because I was told, the Creator God told me to come because I was to meet somebody. Guess what? I happen to be the lucky soul she was waiting for. We're going to have fun with this rock. This isn't a rock, believe me. If I try to get it on a plane and waste so much money, interesting. It's not about money. So much weight. So much weight. It weighed half just to get on a plane. How's that possible? We're going to weigh it. Moldavite. Moldavite is an asteroid, a gem quality asteroid. My gosh, beautiful. Look at that. You can see where it came on entry, where it burned it, and it melted this Moldavite. Amazing. So, got this from a lovely gentleman from Haiti. All of these are experiences. Berlin, Germany. Lovely soul. And again, beautiful soul. This is a generator recorder. It's a book beyond comprehension. There's not books big enough to hold as much information as these hold. It's that simple. If you're open to it, you can experience it because it's all there. And here's the mind. The mental mind. Let's slow down. The mental mind versus God's mind. It's all God's mind. And it's all connected. There is no space in between the mind. Albert Einstein, by far is my favorite person as an example, as an experience. He was a failure in school. Yeah, dad, very prestigious, well known. The best job he could get him was a lowly patent clerk. Not considered very much And that's society. Again, we're talking Germany, very high level consciousness. Patent clerk. Who taught him the speed of light? What school did he go to learn the speed of light? Oh my gosh. This is where my real awakening started, when I really understood Albert Einstein. Understand who taught him the speed of light. What school did he go to understand the speed of light? Where did it come from? Where did the information come from? So all those that are trying to track it on that level, go to Albert Einstein. It's perfect because Albert Einstein just knew it. And again, what Albert Einstein would do is take a piece of paper or a pencil or pad, sit there, go into dream time. He'd go into dream time, he'd wake up and he'd write down. Where'd he go? Lucid dreaming? Did his soul leave his body? What was it? But that's what he did. Clearly is what Albert Einstein didn't learn it in school, didn't learn it from a book. He learned it through experience of the soul. He was sharing the soul experience is really what he was doing. Amazing. Pretty sad what happened to him, though. We know what happened with the nuclear bomb. He was basically put in a position he had to help create the nuclear bomb because Germany was going to do it. He knew it. He was in Berlin University, went there in 1927, saw all the people getting lost and manipulated and whatever happened over there that created people that would create death and destruction over and over. How do I know? I stood in front of the University of Berlin 2.5 years ago and looked at it, studied the consciousness that was part of that experience. How'd they get lost that bad? Albert Einstein couldn't understand it, but again, he helped create the nuclear bomb. Us or them, didn't matter, he lost. He knows it, everybody lost. So, the rest of his life, he tried to prove the existence of God, to wake everybody up. I mean, that's really what he did. And he was a failure, in his opinion, by the time he was on his deathbed. Albert Einstein, what a man. And again, he got it. And for those that understand the chaos theory, Albert Einstein could never understand the chaos theory. He didn't accept it. My knowing of it, it shouldn't be there either. Something was not quite right. What happened with chaos and everything started bouncing off each other. Oh my gosh, it's called separation. But again, that's another story. We'll go into that in a whole detail in another vid. And again, this is a series we're calling One of Eternity, because our souls are eternal, man. I'm going nowhere. Understand this. I've already made my decision. I've already made my peace. Nuclear bomb goes off above me right now. I'm going to look up and say, I can't believe they did it. Were they that stupid to freaking take and destroy all of us? Poof, I'm going to let go of this form. My soul's going to be there, and I'm going to look up to God and say, what do you want me to do now? Mother Earth, how can I help put you back together? That's how much I understand I'm in this, because I'm going to go nowhere. Where are we going to go? Yeah. Heaven, it is all heaven. Clue. It's lots of separation, man. We're here to wake it up. However that is. Again, I can't understand why everyone wants to kill themselves or have big death and destruction. My gosh, why? I don't know. Maybe you know. But again, do we really need that? And again, can it change? Can we change thought forms? Can we pray and say, please, we've all died enough. I think we got death down. Understand, the greatest knowledge that we ever share is how to kill ourselves. Oh my gosh. Over and over, some of the brightest kids. And again, some of the brightest kids. We work with kids, man. Understand that some of the brightest souls in creation are here to help us get out of this mess. They're here to wake you up. We've worked with kids, 2-year-olds in Frankfurt. We work with 8-year-olds 1,000 times Albert Einstein. Okay? We get it. We're open. We're willing to talk to them. We're willing to share. So understand. And we're going to go into that. Believe me. We're going to share their experiences. We're going to let them share their experience. Because, my gosh, if a kid tells you, maybe you'll understand better. My gosh, we're going to do a whole movie about that. Thank you. And here we go. Till next time.